Hello guys, this was Nature88 here, and I'm back in with an episode of, I was going to say Satisfactory then, Farming Simulator 2022. Now, I've just fertilised that field, which actually doesn't use a lot of fertiliser, which is really nice. I'm just going to quickly go down this side, so I'll get the centre on this side. I know it's during the December time, even though it's winter. I've got no snow at the minute, so that's awesome. So I don't have to worry about it. Now, as you can see, I've got quite a bit of cash because what I've been doing is I've been fast forwarding time, selling the flour, and that's about it, really. The flour's been stocking up so much, I just literally put on a trailer and I'm just selling it. So what I'm going to do quickly is fertilise, obviously, the field next to me, so that's all ready to go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward time, so I can actually get rid of the flour, or get all the flour that's there, sell it, and then I'm just going to basically fast forward time till it's about March, April time, and then sow my seeds on these fields. I'm obviously going to keep an eye on my field here to make sure that it doesn't need anything else, which at the minute all it needs is a bit of fertilising, which isn't too bad, which is actually really good, which is extremely helpful considering that's all I need. And yeah, like I say, all I've got is that flour being processed, and it's making a good amount of profit. And obviously I'm still using the same tractor, it's helped pay for my fuel. I do at some point need to do a repair on my vehicle, but at the minute I'm not going to be too worried. I could hire people to do the job for me, which would kind of be a slight bonus, but I'm not going to worry about having to hire someone to do the job when I've got it myself. Obviously, I've not had any more, well, not got a lot of wool, and I haven't got a ton of eggs, so I'm not going to sell them. But my animals have been breeding, so I'm getting a few extra chickens. I've got a few extra, well, I haven't got any extra sheep yet, but I do have some extra chickens, which are, as you'll see here, which have to go through puberty to be aged, and obviously I've got another lot which are aging, because obviously once the reproduction's done once, it then puts them into size, well, selection itself. So I had 9, and of course my next lot is 9 as well. So when it gets up, then they have to mature before they can reproduce and do anything. So they'll be pretty close. So I should, in theory, have another 10 sheep very soon once they're produced up, which will be absolutely fantastic if that is the case, because that means I won't have to worry about, well, wool as much once they start becoming of age, which will be absolutely freaking fantastic. So what, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly do this. It's going to pass a bit of time. Shouldn't take me too long, and then I should be ready to get other jobs done. Not that I'm going to get a lot of jobs done today. It's just basically fertilising, selling, and hopefully see how much wool I make, or how much I make on one lot of wool, and hopefully I can get a lot of eggs that I can just go, yay, sell. But I'm not going to sell a pallet which is not full, because there's no point, because then it'll just be a waste of a pallet really, and waste of travel just for a bit of a pallet. So I need to get this done as best as I can. I'm hoping this is more than enough space. Oh good, I've got it bang on. So yeah, I'll be back once this field's sorted, and I'll get my pallet full of flour. So back in a bit, guys. Okay, and that field is now done. So I'm going to go to my other field, because I need to see if I can fertilise it again. Now, part of that field over there is actually a 98% yield bonus, which is fantastic. So I probably need to go around and fertilise again. I'm hoping my tyres are thin and doesn't destroy the crops, because I'd be worried if they destroyed the crops, because I don't want to lose crops. So we're going to do a little test by just driving over a little bit over here. I'm pretty sure I've got narrow tyres. Good. Either that, it doesn't affect it, which is even better news. So I'm going to hopefully get this to just, like I say, do a little test to see if spraying this is going to actually put any more fertilizer on. Because obviously I need as much fertilizer. Good. So I'm guessing you have to do it once every month, or just wait a month, then fertilise the field, then that's it. So it only needs 2 layers. One when before I plant the seeds, and another once it's grown up a bit. So I know this part of the field doesn't really need it, but it's always good to give it a little bit more, just in case. Might as well. Won't really make any difference anyway, but at least I'll get part of the field which I haven't done, which is also a bonus in my books. So if I quickly check now, as you see, it's 98% yield bonus, so that's good. And that should be spreading on that side as well, which is fantastic. Or at least it's getting about up there. So hopefully the rest of the field will be also at a 98% yield bonus. That's what I'm hoping. Will I get there? That is the other question. So we'll soon find out. After I've given it a bit of time. And I'm kind of surprised with how much more of a spread the fertilizer has over the lime. I would have thought it spread the same amount, but it doesn't. Fertilizer actually spreads further than the lime, which again is absolutely fantastic news. So now, if I check the map, yep, that's all been fertilized. For some reason I got a little spot there. I'm guessing that's supposed to be lime, but yeah, it's fine. Doesn't need to worry about liming it. So 98% improvement all over, which is fantastic. So the only thing I need to worry about is doing this field again in January or February time before I sow the seeds. And I'm going to quickly come up here. Actually, no, I won't. I'll drive up there with the truck. Makes it a little bit easier. So obviously I'll travel up there and then I'll fast forward time for a bit with you guys, and we'll see exactly how much I get. Contracts, I'm not really going to worry about, to be honest. You know, the game can get them done. Hopefully it will. If it doesn't, it's its own fault. All I'm going to do, hopefully, because obviously my flour so far, it's a good amount, so why March is probably going to be the best place for me. Now what I do really need to get is try and get a better trailer to throw everything in and at the location. But with how it is at the minute, it should be fine with however much I have. So this, yet again, is going to be a very, very, very interesting what I get done here. So I'm hoping to get quite a bit done today. Well, hopefully. But I'll be back once I'm up there, guys. Okay, and I'm back. Obviously, I'm just checking what I've got on Sugar. Still got quite a bit, and some more's been made up. But like I said, I'm going to let time fast forward. Now what I've done is I put my trailer into this corner here, mostly for the fact that I actually try and make sure I fit all my grain as best as I can without too much of a hassle. And when I mean fit it in, I mean fit it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up time, and I'm going to also test to see if they actually stack on top of each other, because I know I can have 12 on here. I'm not sure if they stack on top, and if they do or not, which I'm also going to test to see what happens when it doesn't stack. That's if it doesn't anyway. So I should have more than enough. If not, I'll just stack up manually myself, which again isn't a huge problem for myself. Now for in-game time, it takes 2 hours for it to make up the flour from sugar, which is fantastic. I'm not sure if any of the other flours are going to be quicker, but at least I know with sugar it's not going to take too long. So for me, technically, November, December, January, February time. I could just literally fast forward it. As you know, I've already got my field sorted out, so all I have to do is keep an eye on for weeds and stuff like that. So them weeds are all dead because I've used herbicide, and all I have to really keep an eye on is contracts at the same time, which is cultivating and ploughing. Like I said, the game should sort itself out with that lot anyway. So I'm going to get it through all of January, hopefully. And this should go a bit faster, so come on. And like I say, if there's any problems, all I'm going to do is just lift the flower on top of each other and be done with it, because I'm going to try and stack it sideways on itself and then put it on there. It takes me a bit of time to do, but it will be worth it. After we're paid for a bit of maintenance, business-wise. Right, so that's already 9. That's number 10. Come on. And that's number 11. Come on, number 12. There we go. Now I'm going to see if it goes on top or if it just stores it on the inside. Just hopefully it doesn't glitch it out. Right, so it should have, yeah, still got it stored, so keep storing it up. Fantastic. Really, it's still keeping these jobs out here? Don't know why. Oh, wow. Oh, well, the market went up on them, but it's going down now. So technically, I could just keep the flour out here till I actually need it. Interesting. So, let's see, we'll wait till it's about 9, then I'm going to try and stack it on top. Because I'm going to have to stack on top of each other just to sort it all out. Let's get past the 9. Yeah. Right, so it should be quite a bit. So, 4, should be 4 altogether. So I wonder how quick the respawn rate for them are. Is it going to be instant? Okay. Ah! Pretty much so, that one was. You darn one. Oh, now you put it on there. Dang it, now it's put me at a weird angle now. Dang it. I'll have to make do of it being there. Yeah, it's good enough for me. And all I'm going to do is get these stacked on here as best as I can. Well, I mean as best as I can, I mean as best as I can. And we've been as even as possible. Now, I would be probably preferred to use a forklift on here, because at least then it might be a bit more even. Seriously? You're going to have me snagged on that little bit. Ready? Come on. There we go. Okay, you don't want to be. There we go. I prefer doing it where I've stacked it on top of another one because it makes it a lot easier for me now. No! You beggar. There we go. Dang it. I didn't want that to happen. God dang, this is going to take me more time than what I wanted. Right, guys, I'm going to be back once I've got this all sorted out, because obviously I like things being a bit more better stacked and even, so I'll be back once all of that lot's on there, or at least most of it. Okay, guys, I've just kind of stacked this up into a 4, so I wonder how this is going to go. Please be alright. Oh, it's like a balancing act with it. Oh no! I kind of am dreading to do this. 3 might be fine, but 4, oh my god. Oh jeez, hold on. Let's just tilt towards me a bit so it'll be a bit more stable. Oh jeez. Right, I'll be back once I got this over there, because this is going to take me a bit of time, guys. Guys, I'm back, and unfortunately when I was trying to turn it, it kind of fell apart, so I've had to restack it by here. Hopefully I can fit all 4 of these on without too much of a problem, and hopefully without it falling over. So I'm hoping. It's taking me a bit of time to get it here, though. I'll have to be extremely careful when I'm moving it, because it does really well, and it's worse on the corners, because it really does bend. Oh no. Oh no, don't see that. That is moving. Why is that moving for? That should not be moving. How is that moving? I have no idea why that's moving when it's there. Just push that in just a bit more. No! No! Oh no! Oh. Bugger it! Is it going to just fall on top? Because if it falls on top, it'll be absolutely fine. Oh. Bugger. Oh well. Oh, come on. This isn't how it's supposed to go. Oh, typical, innit? It's typical. It does it when it doesn't. Stay there. Where's that? Come on, give me the toggle for it. God dang it. Where's the strap? Give me the strap, give me the strap, give me the strap, give me the strap. Come on, let me just... No, come on, give me the belt. Where's the belt on this part? Isn't there... Ah, there is a crouch. Good. Oh my god, that should just... My god. Oh my god. Seriously? Oh, just come off you. There we go. Oh, I'll get these on and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, and I'm back with the last one to sort out. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it took me a bit of time to sort out. It looks like a bad stack. It really does look like a bad stacked pile. I really have to get a better trailer. I think this trailer I'll use for hay or straw to move instead of this lot. I'm going to need to get a proper trailer later on and get a vehicle in the right spot to do it all, because yeah, that's not going to be exactly the easiest all the time. But at least it's stacked to a point. Oh, I'm just laughing about it. I just think it's hilarious. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, you just had it then. Come on, there we go. Right. Wow. I'm actually surprised that let's put that in here. Technically, I actually do usually put this... You throw this over here. For later on. There you go. At least I got quite a few. And again, yeah, I really need a better thing for it. If not, I'd just have to stack it by 2s. Maybe I'll be able to get it a bit better instead of having to try and stack it by 3s or 4s. If I had a better trailer, or even a better truck, or even a forklift, it might have stood a better chance of stacking. Oh, but yeah, this thing doesn't do too well. Weight on one side, as you can see, it doesn't handle the corners that well. That's because the weight's all on one side, and I need to fasten it quickly. So there we go. Make sure all the other straps are on, just in case I was missing one or two. Yeah, no one in the right mind would stack a pallet like that in real life. If they did, wow, hats off to them people. It stacks absolutely fine. Right, so we'll get through the bridge here. Just. Oh, so even if I'd stacked it by 4, I wouldn't have fit through. Whoops. Well, that's one thing to know. I can stack it by 3 and it'll be fine through the bridge. Any higher, no, I can't go through it. Interesting. Right, so. Still going to have a bit of flour being made up. Oh my god. So, where's going to be the best place to sell? At the moment, it is actually the bakery. So that is where we're going to go with this lot. So I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. If the maths are right. Yeah, 16 pallets on here. I can fit maybe an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An extra 8 pallets if my stacking was a bit better. So what? That'll be 24. Yeah, technically I could. Oh, I could fit 24 pallets. God dang it! Yeah, I could fit 24 pallets on this. That darn car. What's it trying to do? Cause an accident? It's trying to cause a scene. Darn thing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And I've got some lettuce over there. Not enough yet to sell. Same for the eggs and same for the wool. If there's not enough to sell, I'm not going to sell it. There's no point. Anything I could do in January time for crops? No, I could do cotton next month, but unfortunately I don't have the money for doing cotton, so I'm not going to do it. Right, the bakery is just over here. Now, once I own something like the bakery, I will get it distributed over here. Now, I know some people say, well, why don't you just get things sold automatically? Yeah, you don't make much on selling automatically, and you end up paying a slight commission for it to being automatically delivered. So that's why I'm not. That's a good, what, 10, 11,000 in a bit. So that's actually pretty nice. I like that. That was a good sell, considering how much I had there. So I'm probably just going to let that flour or all that sugar get turned into flour. And I'll do it some other time. Because that's just going to take forever to do. As you can see, I've just fast forward time, so it just passes January completely. What I am going to have to do is I am going to have to go grab my forklift so I can pick up the lettuce, get it stacked on here, because my lettuce should sell for a pretty good price, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that is going to be selling for a good price. So I'll just put that to number 1. And we got some snow! But in January. Not exactly what I'd expect, but, you know. Actually, can I just return them to the garage? I can return them. Okay, that might be a little bit better for me. So, yeah. If I return them to the garage, well, the shop, I can go pick them up from the shop and bring them back. That's what would be awesome! Which means my lettuce may make up more money than what it is right now. Again, I just, you know, I've let time pass and it's now up to 1,000. And that's just, you know, that's just going to be fantastic. Now I could have reset the truck over there as well. But, you know, I don't want time to go always too fast. And I like to keep an eye on what I'm actually going to get. So the best place to really try and sell would be the fast food, which is just across the road. So I've got to be quick there to pick it up and launch it over there. It's literally just on the other side of the road, a fast food restaurant, so I could just do one at a time. Literally pick it up, lift it over, pick it up, lift it over, pick it up, lift it over. It's not a big deal. You know, I could also pick up my herbicide if I really needed to. Which I kind of don't need to worry about at the minute because it's already down there in the truck, so I'm not too worried about grabbing herbicide. Come on. There we go. And let's reset the forks to the right position for if it was normal. But yeah, I'm actually kind of happy with that. I can actually make quite a bit of money from just selling. So that's going to be what? Almost 3,000 for selling 4 lots of lettuce. And that's at the fast food place? Hells yeah. I know some people, they get a load of chickens to make a load of eggs really quick. Same for the wool. You know, they get a load of sheep. And unfortunately, I'd prefer my animals to breed themselves. As you can see, I'm actually surprised you get 10 for that straight off the bat. That's good. So yeah, I've got 10 adults, which will reproduce, and 10 youngsters. So that's actually kind of nice. Okay, so they're 3 months old. Okay, so every time. That's nice. So I get too many at one point, I could just sell the chickens. You know, sell all a certain age ones. I'm like, ah, there you go, bye. And that'd be it, really. I wouldn't have to worry about them. Now that is actually kind of interesting. So let me just set that up. And I'm going to quickly make a sell on these. Okay, there's them too. And again, it was a fast food restaurant, so because it's just over there, I'll go this way around. I think if I had it stacked more than 4, then it would go a bit funny. So I can go at good enough speed. I say good enough, just not too fast. I should make it around it without a problem. So we'll see what this will make me from the fast food place. That is the fast food place, isn't it? I don't want to be going all the way over, and it turns out not to be the fast food place. That is the fast food place. Sweet. Technically, I know it'd be better to be put on the trailer to just bring them over. But I'm just going to see what getting these will be just like doing it with a fox. Come on, take them. Take them now. That's good. That is really nice. Wow. I like that. I like that a lot. So apart from fertilising my field and making some sales, I've actually made quite a good, decent amount of profit today. May have taken me a bit of time. Finally, them eggs are finally done. Thank goodness. Well, I've got more eggs being made, I should say, which is also a bonus. It's good to finally have some extra eggs. See, I balls that one up, didn't I? Yep. Yeah, let's just nudge myself out the way. There we go. Crumbs. Right. I've gone too far. There we are. I think maybe having this down here for the lettuce might be a bit. Well, having the trailer down here for the lettuce might be better. I just have to try and get one. Probably better for the eggs. Yeah, might be better. We're going to check on my wool quickly because I should have quite a bit. Oh my god, I finally got a pallet full of wool! That's 20 sheep in this. How many can I have in this pen? I can't remember. How many sheep can I have in the pen? Sheep. Uh-oh. Don't say this is a 25 pen. It is. And the other one can have 65. I should have gone for the bigger one. Oh well. So, next slot that can be made is for that money. Okay, so I'll have to sell Well, if I get 5 excess sheep, I can just sell the 5. It'll be fine. At least it means I'm getting more wool a bit quicker, but it means I'm going to go through more food. I guess selling the sheep wouldn't be a bad idea. Eh. Technically, I should have had another pen. Well, either that, I make another pen and then I just move the sheep into the other pen. Yeah, 2.5, 5 and 3 dozen. I don't know. I'll figure it out at some point. Come on, take them. I brought them over so you can eat the lettuce. Awesome. But yeah, I think I might have to, at some point, get an animal thing and just move sheep over. Chickens, I think I can have about 100 in that pen. Ish, maybe more than that, I'm not sure. I can't really remember. But then, this is because I was starting off, I was like, yeah, I'll go for a small one. I could have just maybe started with 1 sheep and then gone from there. Or 5, but that's the point. Seems I have a certain amount of sheep. And the other thing I need to check is chickens. Animals. Chickens. Ah, so I can have 360 chickens, so chickens aren't too bad. It's more the sheep that I have to worry about. I was saying that the amount of I had just for them are fine. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, let's get this. Funny. Turn it. There we go. In we go. So what I could always do is maybe, as you may have seen, apart from the floating deer. There we go. Let's sort itself out. Maybe I could always move some, and the chicken's going out of the pen. Maybe I could make another 2 pens over here just for sheep back to back. And then I could actually just have them. That's not a bad idea, actually. Sheep, large, let's see. So I would have thought that was the actual size, but it's not. That's the one. Yeah, see, it leaves me a slight problem there, though. See, that way, it's not too bad. At least then I can actually deal with that. Being that way. I'm not sure where the sell point is. That's the slight problem, though. Because at least there, I can see the sell point on the road. What's the other side? I can't really see that well. So 1 there. 2 there. Eh. I don't know. I'll have to sort out some more time with the sheep, I guess. Oh, no. Will not accepted it. Well, I know that. I wasn't expecting to sell the wool there. Weird game. Right, so where can I sell my wool at? Apart from the usual general understanding of where you can sell the wool. I want to see, right. Oh, wow. The market or the spinnery. Now, I usually know that wool gets turned into fabric. Wow. Oh, wow. Really? Wow. You make quite a lot of money for fabric. More for clothes, but wow, that's quite a lot for the fabric. So, the wool itself, I kind of want to keep that wool for later on. So, yeah, I might just, See, for me, I'd have to have a mod if I end up putting it more than one place than, like, here. So that should be fine for now. I'll save the wool for a later time. If needs, but I'd have to get mods if I end up getting it stuck in the building, though. Technically, if there's a mod I'd have, it would be the super strength mod, just so I can actually pick things up if they get stuck anywhere, but I'm not too worried. Anyway, guys, I know this one may have seemed a bit longer, but hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please do hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Obviously, I'm going to wait for some more wool to be done. Obviously, I'm going to let all my flour get processed up there, then I'll sort it out for a later stage. And then I can actually get some things sorted out, which would be absolutely fantastic. Obviously, this is already the first season I'm getting through, and I've already started making a little bit of profit. Fine, I know the greenhouse is maybe a couple of thousand, not a huge amount, but by getting my sheep and the chickens, obviously sheep have only now just made me a load of wool. Chickens, not enough pieces yet, but I do have some sheep I could sell when they're adults. So far for selling them, if I ever do sell them, yeah, I don't know if I. So if I were to sell all 10, I'd only make 900. Now if I was to sell them, I'd make 4,000. Obviously, I bought them from the start, so technically I could make these get up to maturity like them, and literally just sell every time. Obviously, I'm going to make sure I get more than enough chickens. I'm going to get up to at least 100 or 200. Then I'll start thinking about selling chickens after a certain time. Because yeah, youngsters. Obviously, they're the adults. They're young as well. They're only just born. So yeah, getting into animal breeding might be a good way of making some money. I wish there was a way so I could actually move sheep from one pen to another. I guess you have to own or have an animal thing. And I guess you bring the vehicle up nearby, then you select to move so many in. And then you can transport them that way. It's a possibility, maybe? I'm not sure. I really don't know. But it'll be something I'll test when I get some other animals, so I can actually move them myself. Anyway, guys, like I say, if you enjoyed, hope you all have fun. Hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll see you bright and early for the next episode of some more farming. Bye for now, guys.